Hey everyone, welcome back to M&M PTE NAATI. This is Manmohit. Now guys, in today's video, it's gonna be a short one, but I'm going to go straight to the point. It's about read aloud and few things to do and few things to avoid. Now without wasting any further ado, let's dive right into it. And also if you need any sort of help and support with your PTE exam or for your NAATI exam, Hindi, Punjabi or Gujarati, we do have coachings, we do have the consultations, we do have the prediction files. For any of that, you can discuss that with us on either Instagram or Facebook. Just search for M&M PTE NAATI, or there are links in the description of this video. Just click on that, send us a message and we can have a discussion over there. Now, first one, we'll talk about the things that we need to do. The very first thing is speaking at a natural speed. Now, I've seen many students, what they do is they tend to speak, I don't know how, but with whatever misconceptions are out there, to speak at a very quick speed, very fast, as in speaking like a bullet train, very quick. That is not something that we're supposed to do in the PT exam. Yes, some instructors do tend to say these things to those people who are extremely slow in their daily life. In that case, it might work for you, but then it is no way near anything of the truth part that you have to speak very quickly. This is not how Pearson gives you scores. Pearson just wants to see, do you have fluency in your speech? Are you pronouncing all the words correctly? This is what all they want to see from you. So we just have to make sure that we speak at a very natural speed. Now, the easiest definition of natural speed is the speed at which you speak your mother tongue is the exact speed at which you would be speaking your English language. So whenever you speak with your friends or family, someone in your own mother tongue, the speed that you follow in that is the exact same speed that you should be following in the English language. This is the golden rule. Follow that and you should be all good. Focus on fluency, not speed. That is the ultimate goal over here. Next one is speaking at a natural volume. Alongside the speed, we have to also make sure of the volume part. I've seen many students in the real exam, what they tend to do is, because other people are sitting right next to them and they're speaking very loudly, they will also tend to increase their volume just to hear their voice properly. This is not what we are supposed to do again. Remember one thing in the exam, you're wearing the headphones and the microphone is right next to your face, like here. So just so that computer can hear you, just so that computer can understand your volume, you don't have to deliberately increase your volume because other people are doing the same. No, they might not end up getting the desired scores, but you paid your hard-earned money. You have to make sure you get it in the very first attempt. So you just have to make sure that the mic is right next to your face. When it comes to the natural volume, just think of it as in a way that the computer who is right in front of you is your friend. So when you speak to a friend who is sitting right in front of you, you don't scream or yell in their ears. You just speak at a natural volume. This is what I mean by the natural volume. Follow that. You don't have to increase your volume and you should be all good. So that was the second thing which you should be doing. And the third one is speak loudly in the preparation time. So what that means is during the preparation time, we have to keep in mind that we are not just whispering to ourselves or reading the text that is given to us in front of us in our mind. No, that is not what we are supposed to do. We have to make sure that during that preparation time, we're actually reading it out loudly. You have got a paragraph, you have got certain words written in it. Now, you might feel that you can pronounce that particular word in your mind, but that may not be the case when you actually try to pronounce that word. So this is what we do. When you get those 30, 35 or 40 seconds, this is what I want you to do. Read out that proper complete paragraph loudly. Once that is done, let's say you took 15 or 20 seconds, the remaining 15 or 20 seconds that you have, whatever difficult words you saw in that paragraph, which you felt that you may fumble on that, just start speaking out those particular words again and again and again. When you hear that beep sound of that recording being started, that's when you stop. And when you speak out that actual read aloud paragraph afterwards, you will find that you will make a lot less mistakes as compared to if you were just reading it out in your mind. So always make sure to read it out loudly. It will take a bit of extra energy. That is absolutely understandable, but that will save you a lot of marks in the long run, and that will definitely help you to get your desired scores. So these were the few things that I wanted to share about things that was supposed to be done. Now let's look at the things that you should not do or the things that you should be avoiding. Thing number one is avoid using fillers. Now, fillers are the words that help you to keep that or build a bridge between that words that you're speaking and help to bridge that gap that you're speaking. So, for example, the words like sorry, all these are fillers that we use in our natural language on a day-to-day basis. But this is something that we need to avoid in the real exam. PT's exam is basically just a computer-based software. It's a software that is going to check every single thing. The moment you say those natural fillers, sorry, all these things, they do not consider that as a natural pause. They just consider that some fillers, and they also consider that as additional content, as in some words that you added from your side. The moment you say, they'll add those words. And the moment you start adding those words, you start losing marks in your reading for sure, and also speaking, because that will impact your fluency. It is okay to make mistakes. I'm not promoting that, but it is okay to make mistakes than using fillers. Because if you make a mistake, at least you're not impacting your fluency. Yes, you may lose marks in your reading section, but then if you are not fluent, you will lose marks in reading, plus at the same time you will also lose marks in the speaking module, which is what we want to avoid. So avoid using these fillers, just speak it out in a flow, and that is when that previous step will help you. Prepare the paragraph, read it out loudly during that preparation time, just so that when it actually is the time to do the recording, you will not fumble, you will not have to use those fillers in that. Next one is avoid skipping or adding words. Like I said just now, that do not add any words from your side. Forget about the fillers for now, but any words that you feel that should be there and are not there, or you feel that as per grammar rules that word should be there, do not do that. Just do not add the words that are not there, and do not omit the words that are there. Just speak it out the way the paragraph has been given to you, because the moment you start adding or removing the words from the paragraph, you may not lose marks in the speaking module for that, because speaking is all about fluency and pronunciation, but you will definitely lose marks in your reading module, because its reading is all linked to your content part. So just read out the paragraph as it is, do not add, do not remove. Last one is avoiding the one-line strategy. Now this is such a thing going out there. Like if you search on YouTube or anywhere, people are just searching this thing like anything, like one-line strategy. It's like a golden magic thing that has been discovered, and people are just following that blindly. Now, we also did the experiments for one-line strategy. You can watch those videos as well on our YouTube channel, where we did try to work out if this one-line strategy, like we just read out one sentence out of the paragraph, does that work? If instead of the 40 words of a paragraph, we just speak out 10 words, 8 words, 15 words. Now, to our surprise, it did work. Yes, we were still getting a full score for that. That was a good thing. But even after knowing that it is working as of now, we never recommend this to our students. And the reason for that is, it is working as of now. There is no guarantee it will work in the future. It is just such an easy fix for PSN to just come in, see, okay, people are getting marks by just speaking out one sentence. Let's just make some amendments in the exam. Let's just make some amendments in our algorithm, just so that this does not happen again. And they can do it at any point in time. I'm not saying they'll just do it tomorrow. No. They might take their time, but at the point where they actually get to know, okay, their exam is being compromised a bit, there is a chance that this can affect their reputation in the industry, where everyone is talking about, oh, PT is so easy because you can fool a software. And that is not something that they want to do, because afterwards the immigration and universities will not like it, and they might take an action with PT saying that, look, it is not reliable, let's just go with some other English exams. So PT is well aware of their business model. So they are not gonna have their reputation at stake. So this is what I want to say for this one. Do not use this, even though it is working right now. It is working right now. It may not work in the future. And let's say you start preparing for an exam today. You give an exam after 2 months. You prepared the one-line strategy. You're just following that in every single paragraph that you're practicing. After 2 months, when you actually go and give an exam, what if they patch that thing, and what if that thing is not working anymore? You wasted your time, energy, resources, money, every single thing. And that is something which we do not want to have. Do not use it. Again, if you want, use it at your own risk. Like I said, it is working as of now. So you may still give your exam and get your scores with just using one-line strategy. But if you are getting coaching from us, we will definitely never recommend that. We would rather just work a bit more hard, because if you're just reading out one sentence, you might as well just read out all the 4 sentences. It is that simple. So do not overcomplicate things, but do not also just go with the shortcuts that are out there. Follow the basics well, and you should be all good. So these were the few things that I actually wanted to share for the things to do and things to avoid for Read Aloud. I hope this was helpful. If you have any sort of questions, do feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and we can reply to you guys as quickly as possible. And if you need any sort of support with your PTE or the NAATI preparation, Hindi, Punjabi or Gujarati, feel free to message us on Instagram or Facebook. Search for M&MM PTE NAATI. The links are there in the description. You can talk about the coaching, consultations, one-on-one, prediction file, in the ways that we can help you. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. I wish you all the best. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.